was huge in Auckland. I was about 23 years old working at Theatre Corporate. I'd moved just 2 years earlier from Wellington, so the whole sort of Auckland thing was reasonably new to me, but just the incredible shock that something like that could have happened in our city, in our country.
1985, so I was 4 at the time, so the only memories that I have around that whole time was playing cowboys and Indians up and down the hallway at home.
I don't have any specific memories at all. At that time, I was probably about 14.
When the Rainbow Warrior was bombed, I was 5 years old in Papua New Guinea, so I don't actually remember a lot. I think it's definitely something that my mum and dad would have opposed and been against, because the Marshall Islands is between Hawaii and Papua New Guinea actually.
Really the only thing that I specifically remember is my folks' kind of reaction to it. Yeah, I guess just a sense of how could this happen to us? This kind of ship that was meant to represent peace was so kind of violently bombed.
It was one of those things that I kind of picked up along the way from other people while we were talking about it, rather than a thing that we studied in school.
I probably think in subsequent years I came to understand it more with all the ongoing news and events surrounding it.
Some people, if their parents were around or it's been sort of part of their family story as they've grown up that this had happened, they know about it, but they won't necessarily know that much detail, and I would think that they wouldn't necessarily know how much the ordinary New Zealander was involved.
I think it's important. I think, especially now, I think there are lots of New Zealanders trying to stand up for things. I think it's harder now almost to fight for what's right and forget about profit and money and greed and take care of the planet. And I think people were really against it then, but now it seems like we're trying even harder to get hold of this world and keep it as beautiful as it is for all of the generations to come. And I think, it's a good play to be putting on now, I think.
I feel like the material is really important. That Greenpeace and the work that they've continued to do through the years is kind of aligned to my morality. Yeah, I guess, and it's very rare that you get to work on a piece that's kind of New Zealand history, so that's really cool.
Fallout, the sinking of the Rainbow Warrior.
On to the Basement Theatre.
It's on from the 20th of May until the 30th of May.
8 p.m.
So come and see the show.